Hey guys, what's up? It's Patrick here, bringing you guys a brand new Let's Play video in the midst of all this new update madness. So instead of thinking about the Dark Barracks 6 and what new troop is going to go out, let's go ahead and talk about my Town Hall 5 and see if we can keep upgrading around my base. So we finished building the spell factory and we have our first spell unlocked, which is the lightning spell. Gonna talk about in the next episode because I don't have one cooked right now, but maybe we can start upgrading the lightning spell with our elixir today. Looking at what else we want to do, I want to make sure I upgrade my army camp. I'm 700 elixir away from that, as well as this elixir pump and gold mine are super easy to upgrade, so I'm going to get those started right now. Also, the wizard tower has been built, and as soon as I redesign my base, which should be in the next episode, I'll show you guys how that works with a couple of defense replays. Okay, looking around the rest of my base, like I said, we could check out the lab. The last thing we have to upgrade now is the lightning spell to level 2, which is 200,000 elixir. Not sure if I'm going to get that today, but we might be able to save that for the next one. And then as far as what else we can do, sort of random, just want to make sure I finish up my walls as well as maybe upgrade my cannons or archer towers. So looking at base number 1, this one looks like a freebie to me. This guy upgraded his gold mines to level 10. There's 2 that are level 10, one that's probably level 8 or level 9. And let's just go ahead and tap those things and see if they have a ton of gold. So just like I thought, pretty much all of the gold is going to be inside of the gold mines, as well as the elixir is a clean 30,000. So I'm assuming the same thing over here, as well as there was another little gold mine right here. So we're going to take care of that one as well. All right, so wall breakers. I was sort of laughing when I did this because I'm used to level 6 wall breakers where they break through in one shot, but I dropped 2 of them and they couldn't even break through a level 5 wall. So that was sort of funny to see, especially from a Town Hall 10 perspective. But anyways, we stole all the elixir, stole all of the gold. And as far as my trophies go, I'm in the low 700s, and I'd probably like to get my trophy count up just a little bit. So I'm going to go ahead and destroy this archer tower on the bottom with those 2 builder sets next to it, and then drop a couple of other barbarians around the base, and those guys will be able to get me 50%. So that way I don't lose 14 trophies. In fact, I should gain around 9. So overall, pretty nice raid, as well as it really didn't cost that many troops. So 75,000 gold, 30,000 elixir, 9 trophies, a huge bonus of 800 gold and 800 elixir, and let's just go ahead and head back to base and do a couple of upgrades. So I had another little freebie raid after that one that gave me a little bit more resources. We're sitting at 261,000 gold, 144,000 elixir. Upgrading the army camp, like I said, that's going to cost 100,000 elixirs, so that'll probably be the only one for now. Looking around the rest of my base, I was sort of undecided what I wanted to do. I didn't know if I wanted to save up for any upgrades, but I can only hold 350,000 gold, which isn't enough to do the wizard tower. Clan castle can't be upgraded, pretty much only my cannons and archer towers, so I decided with the rest of my gold, I would go ahead and finish off my walls and get those guys to level 4. So now that all my walls have been upgraded, I definitely feel better about rearranging my base, so we should have a new base design coming in the next video. But for now, we're going to go ahead and keep on attacking and not worry about that too much. All right, so 37,000 gold, 40,000 elixir. So working with those, I'll probably just stick to some gold upgrades today and maybe try to save my elixir for that lightning spell upgrade. And let's go ahead and attack this next base. So 58,000 gold, 40,000 elixir. Deciding whether I wanted to attack it or not. Instead of just going for the freebie, sometimes it's fun to destroy bases like this. So let's go ahead and start from the top. All right, so there's an air defense on the outside. And since that's there, I can actually drop my archers so they don't get shot down. So I'm going to wait for these guys to go right here. And then as soon as that goes down, I'm going to go ahead and break through and take care of the mortars. So I don't know if I mentioned that the mortars, they can't shoot within their own radius. It's like a very small radius. I think I mentioned this maybe in episode 4 or 5. But I'm just going to make sure I drop my giants and barbarians straight through. And then after the mortar's down, I can start spreading out my troops so they don't get hit by shells. Okay, so looking good so far. Mortar's going to go down in just a second, and then from here, I can literally go full spambo, drop my barbarians, drop my archers. Most of the defenses are right here, and I think there's a couple more around the edges of the base, so I don't have to worry too much about them being in the center. Again, if you guys have a new base, make sure you have your defenses sort of in the center of your base. Don't put your army camps, your barracks, your gold mines, your elixir pumps. Make sure you have this stuff in the center, or else it's really easy to take care of on the outside. So same thing right here. I have some barbarians distracting that wizard tower, using some archers to shoot it down. And yeah, should be pretty easy, as well as maybe I'll even drop my balloon. So let's just drop that up top, and it should be able to shoot it down in just a second. All right, so things are good right now. There's one more archer tower on the right, as well as an archer tower and a cannon on the bottom left. So going to go ahead and put some barbs right here, put our archers, and then just go ahead and free spam our goblins. And I think we should have more than enough troops to destroy the rest of this base. So things are looking pretty good. 46%, almost got 50 for 2 stars. And then after that, I can probably just go ahead and fast forward. So yeah, Not too shabby of a raid. Balloon will get shot down by that archer tower, but as soon as my troops clean up those last couple buildings, they'll swing around, destroy the 2 defenses, and we got a 3-star victory. All right, 18 cups, 58,000 gold, 40,000 elixir. Not too bad. Nothing amazing. Like, I think we had a 200,000 one in the last episode, which was great. But that one's fine, especially for 3 stars. And let's check out our final base. All right, so this guy's sitting on 177,000 gold, 127,000 elixir. So for a Town Hall 5, this is literally heaven and like the best type of base we can find, especially one like this where it's extremely poorly designed. I seriously have no idea what this guy is thinking. Probably quit a long time ago because he was so frustrated, and I would be frustrated if I was him because his base is looking really crazy. And let's just go ahead and take it apart piece by piece. So I'm dropping maybe 6 or 7 barbarians on each one of these defenses so they take them out easily. And then after that, they should be able to destroy most of the buildings around them. So same thing with this cannon and this archer tower right here. Going to go ahead and drop a couple of those guys, follow up with maybe some archers. And after they destroy that, they should go take those gold storages. So in the beginning, I wasn't really focused on 3 stars, but since it was such an easy base, I might as well, because most of the resources were on the outside, only protected by 1 building, but I can just go ahead and spam most of the rest of my stuff, and they should run around and destroy the rest of the base. So there's a mortar in the center, probably should have dealt with that a little bit earlier. I can drop my giant on it. I don't have any other troops that'll attack it, only my goblins who are going to try to run for those storages. But as you can see, as I fast forward a little bit, they're just going to make their way through their base, and this one was a pretty simple raid. So again, 177,000 gold, and I think 127,000 elixir. Literally fills up like half of my storage, which is amazing. And again, for a Town Hall 10, I wish I could find raids like that filled up half my storages. But for that, I'd need like 4 million of each. But anyways, over 300,000 resources, including the bonus, which was awesome. We got a lot of trophies, and let's go ahead and head back to base and do our final upgrades. So sitting on 268,000 gold. I have 2 builders available. Can't do that wizard tower. Don't really want to do this cannon since it's so cheap. Don't want to do that other archer tower because it's so cheap as well. So I'm just going to go ahead and upgrade these 2 cannons for 100,000 gold each. And those should pretty much do it for the upgrades today. So we're 8,000 away from the lightning spell. I'll probably save up for the next video and do that. And then maybe start upgrading some of the smaller stuff. Probably upgrade my storages again. But yeah, things are actually looking really good for Town Hall 5. So things are looking up. Make sure you guys check out the next video where I'm going to be redesigning my base. Probably going to have to take a little bit of thought into that and see what's going to work out. Maybe I'll keep the same X design or try something different. But yeah, that's going to do it for this video. I will see you guys later. Peace out.